Welcome to my very first YouTube channel. My name is John. I run a company called Wolf Club Forge. For my followers on Facebook, how you doing? I'm outside today because today I'm going to be making ferric chloride. And I have a little helper today. Come here, John. It's my son John. He's actually third. And we're going to do a little project together.
Hi.
So, there's not a ton of videos on YouTube about making ferric chloride, but they are out there. And I promised I would make a video on my Facebook channel, Wolf Club Forge, at facebook.com. If you want to follow me on there. I made a promise I was going to make some. But I decided I'm going to try to do a YouTube channel. Try out, see what happens, go from there. Just a little background history. I've been doing for 3 years now. I started in 2019. And I've always had a fascination with knives and how it was done, even whenever I was his age. And I never could wrap my head around how it was done. 3 years ago, I was watching TV and TV show came on, Fortune Fire, and I was like, man, it's a little easier than what I thought it was. So I did some research, I watched some YouTube channels and so on and so forth, and now I got my own shop.
Yep.
And now I'm going to get started on this project. What you're going to need is piece pipe. I got a 2-foot piece, 3-inch wide piece PVC, 2 caps, muriatic acid is about $10, and some hydrogen peroxide. Then you're going to need some steel wool. Nails will work too. Anything iron, nails, screws, steel wool, I think works best. And you're going to need some glue. Alright, buddy. You ready to get this started?
Yeah, Dad.
Okay. So what we're going to do first, buddy, is I'm going to do this part because it gets a little on the messy side. Alright? It's purple primer.
Can I ask you a question? I guess could I introduce myself real quick?
Go ahead while I'm doing this.
Hey everybody, I'm John Tressa, and today I'm working with my dad. It's my first time in someone's YouTube video. So
Alright, buddy.
I'm gonna help my dad, and hopefully you guys listen and watch. Stay until the end.
You watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is I'm taking the purple primer and I'm cleaning up the pipe. I did the outside. Now I'm going to do the inside of the cap. The reason why I chose 2-foot is because I don't do a whole lot of swords. I do mainly just hunting knives. The biggest blade I ever made was actually 2-foot. With a 16-inch cut blade, and the rest of it was all handle. It was based off the Japanese tuna sword. But I can't show you that. I just sold it recently. Alright, buddy. I got it all purple primered up. Yeah, this stuff dries pretty quick. Okay. I'm going to have you put the glue on. Alright? This is the glue that we need to glue the PVC together. Okay?
How am I gonna put it on like this?
You'll see. You see this right here?
Yeah,
This is the glue. Okay. Normal PVC glue is white, but this is for conduit, but it'll work just the same.
That smells
Well, I'm going to, what you want to do is you're going to just take this and just kind of wipe it on like so, alright? Go ahead.
Just
Here.
like so.
Wipe it down. Hold it by the handle there.
Like this?
Go all the way around. Okay, I'll spin it for you. Get a little bit more on the edges here. Dip it. Don't get it on your clothes because it'll forever stain.
If I got it on my
All
clothes,
right.
I would scream.
Alright. Dip her again. Alright, wipe it off a little bit. Wipe it off. Thank you. Now, you're going to do the inside of this. Alright. That'll work. Now, we're just going to go and put the cap on. Give it a twist.
And ooh la la.
And we're going to let it sit.
Yep.
It takes, Johnny, it takes about 30 seconds for it to dry. Put the cap on. Thank you.
30 seconds later.
Alright.
30 seconds later.
Alright. I'm going to pause the video for a second while this dries. Now I'm going to talk to my son about something real quick.
Yep.
Hold on.
Just put pause.
Alright. Now I let the glue have time to dry. Of course, there's going to be a car. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I want to get my steel wool here. Now I'm just going to fluff it out. Now, other people do it different ways. I made it, this actually my second batch. And this is what I found worked for me. So I'm just going to kind of fluff it out. This is 00. No, this is quadruple 0 super fine steel wool. I think it works the best. You want to put it in?
Try to guess what my dad's making. Starts with an A.
It's ferric chloride. They don't know it's acid. Put in.
My dad's making acid.
Alright.
No, like not actual acid that melts in like a few minutes. You know, like different acid.
Here, put in. Alright, so I'm going to put 3 pieces in here. This is what works for me. Yeah, put in. Put in. Stuff it down. There you go. Alright.
I almost had a robot alarm.
Now, what we're going to do is, you're going to help me out here. Help me out. We're going to just pour the whole jug in.
Well, why not just dump it head first? Why not just dump it head first?
Alright. Alright, that's good enough. Obviously, we're not going to need whole jar. Alright, next, what we're going to do is, Johnny, I will do this one. Back away a little bit, okay?
It's very explosive.
No, the wind is blowing that way. Okay. Do this in well-ventilated area and don't do it in an area that has a lot of metal because once it starts smoking, the fumes will rust everything. Any tool that you like will be completely rusted. So make sure you do it outside or a well-ventilated area. Once you get your steel wool in, you get your muriatic acid in, you're going to take your peroxide and just dump her on in.
Just dump the whole thing in.
Yep. Dump the whole thing in. Now we're just going to let that sit. For me, what I found, I let it sit for a week. It works great. And how you know that it's working, it starts bubbling almost instantaneously. There it goes. It's pouring out because it's bubbling. I put too much in. That's alright. It happens. I'm just going to let this sit here, let it do its thing. And then I'll move it to another area here in a little bit. So it'll just finish doing its thing. I don't want it inside the shop. But that'll be the end of my video today. Thank you for joining me on making ferric chloride. Hope you guys like it. Enjoy.
Well, I want to tell something. Hey guys, so when you see Daddy do something on the forage, something very dangerous like putting copper in on accident, do not try that at home ever.
Have fun.